Alrighty, welcome back. I'm not sure if that 5 dB gain is too much. I will probably have Haru check tomorrow. But it's back! Final Fantasy. My mic is overloading a bunch. I'm actually going to reduce this 5 dB gain. I'll drop it down to 2.5 for now. Actually, I'll just drop it down to 2. Make sure audio is not clipping too much. I reduced the volume of the capture by 5 dB as well, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, 3 days, a whole new capture card, and a bunch of troubleshooting later, getting the drivers and everything installed and everything set up. I kind of found out that I didn't technically need a new capture card, but at the same time I needed a new capture card. I think I mentioned it in my Potionomics videos, but basically what happened is, I guess, just a bunch of weird stuff. But one thing I found out is that whatever is going around with the I/O of this desktop in the back, don't know what's going on there, but I hooked up the new card there and it didn't work, and I was like, oh god, it's happening. Everything is going to break, isn't it? And I was like, alright, this is gonna break, that's gonna break. What's going down? What's about to happen? But as it turns out, it was just the back of my I/O. Just for some reason didn't register the card. I don't know why. But you know, weirdness with technology. So it didn't register the new card in the back of the I/O, but somehow, despite not being a like USB 3 header, actually I think my front panel headers are USB 3, but not like 3.1 or 3.2 or anything like that. I think just regular 3. Those work, which is supremely confusing. So, because... Oh. We have a lot going on here. Making amends. I will do that, and I'll also pick up Jill's quest.
Making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
That's a who knows kind of moment. God, that kind of threw me off. And we'll definitely pick up the one for Jill. God,
if
my
Joshua
brain.
was worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
Me trying to remember where I was. Yeah, for some reason my I/O in the back frizzled out. Don't know why, but despite using USB 3.2, 3.1, all of that, didn't work for my card. Tried the top panel I/O, USB 3, just regular USB 3, works. And it doesn't even work with the new cable that came in the box for this new capture card. It worked with the old cable, which is probably not a good idea. I should be using the new cable, except I don't have what I need to use it. I need a I don't have the I/O space for another USB-C, so I would need to get something to swap it down to, well, swap it over to a regular USB 3. But this new capture card just needs USB 3, not USB 3.1 or 3.2, so it works. And it got me thinking. I was like, okay, I'm using this capture card through my front panel I/O, which is just USB 3, and it's working. Granted, there was a weird moment where I was very worried because Windows told me the device malfunctioned, and then I had to do a bunch more troubleshooting, and it was very horrifying. Actually, it was aggravating. It wasn't horrifying, it was aggravating because I was thinking that I spent a lot of money on a product that doesn't work, and you know how people get when they spend a lot of money on a product that doesn't work.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course.
I'm sure we can figure something out, boys.
Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
And it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
It's true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
That is a good point. It could be taken by the Blight. I will speak with the Hippocrates first. God, the trial and error quest. For Nazare. At the end of the video before the last video, trial and error was in my quest list. And now I'm finally back and it's still in my quest list several videos later.
I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting, not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him, and I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I feel like that's stretching it a little bit, but
I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
I feel it.
I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the color. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe.
Big clicky clacky. Boop. God, so much to do. Despite having basically 3 whole videos of side content, it's gonna be another video of side content, just as a return, which is quite awkward. Hawk's Cry Cliff. I was just here though, wasn't I? Oh my god.
This is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
there's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard. To the hideaway, then.
It was just there. Darn it. Everything seems pretty stable. So... And I think the clarity is a little bit better. Not 100% sure. It looks a little bit better. I did have to immediately, disable... What's it called?
Say what you will.
Disable HDR again.
This should tide us over until the new moon.
I also changed a few settings. I did ask OBS this time very specifically to default to 4K instead of
I need your advice.
setting the default automatically.
Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept the record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Eulerfeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
Alright. Oh. Hmm. 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 Part of me is just kind of like, I'm encountering the other quests. Torgal. Torgal, have you... Hey, I know you've missed me, buddy.
When did you get so big?
Yeah, you got bigger while I was gone. Fixing,
At least have mentioned
my
where
jank
in
setup.
Northridge she'd be testing this recruit.
I'm nervous.
Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine cursebreaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now listen.
One can hope. I know that feel. I get that feel.
Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way. All right, Ember. Impress me.
Oh, I have to go all the way around. Up the Holy Hand, through there, and it's probably not going to be as simple as he thought. Right. Ambrosia.
Come on.
Excuse me. Not quite interested in fighting. I have a lot of ground to cover from my missed days.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Or maybe not.
What's going on with my phone? UV index high.
Damn it. Ember, draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run! If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Oh,
Slow.
my sound is slightly off. That's weird. Has it been that way the entire time, I'm wondering? Oh god. I probably just haven't noticed it. And I don't remember how to fix that. I think what I'm going to do is I'll have to stop the recording for a brief moment. I just want to check if this is not just, you know, my side, or if it's the whole thing. So, I'm going to space out some of my chat a little bit, just to make sure. Okay. Ability finish. Enemy slain. Alright. I think the best way to also check that is it is 21 minutes and 24 seconds into the recording. So
Ember, are you... Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
huh. Okay. It is like a second of delay. Fuck. Okay. I'm going to pause and stop recording really quick. I'm going to take a look at the audio and if it's fine in the actual audio, the actual video, then that's okay. I'll just leave it as it is, and I don't particularly need to care too much about it. If it's borked, then I'll have to figure something else out. Because if it's just my headphones having a second of delay, or OBS giving me a second of delay, you know, just in general, then that's fine. If it's something else, then, you know, we'll go from there. We'll figure it out. Alright, I'll be back. Alrighty, I am back. I did a very tiny amount of testing, and it seemed to go really well, so I think we're good. Well, hopefully it doesn't desync. And it looks like all I needed to do was... God, my brain. All I needed to do was restart OBS. I'm guessing because I did all of the setup and changing of my things, the audio just desynced after a bit. Hopefully it doesn't. I'll be keeping an eye out for it. I can't go back and record everything. It's drawn as, you know, I'm just testing everything, so I'm not too worried about it. I'll just try to pay attention to see if it desyncs. Yeah.
Straight home now.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you there, Nazaire. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
Oh god. That's a character.
This won't be an easy decision.
I'm not going to actually take it back because I want to go through Northreach. I think it'll be better for me to go there and look for the snow daisies first and then go back.
Saw the captain just now. He's wearing his uniform.
Yeah, because, no, I have to go all the way down this way. Darn, if only I could ride Ambrosia through here. I'm just hoping that... I'm just hoping that, God, that lag in my own brain probably didn't help with things. I was gonna say, I just hope that, my audio doesn't desync.
Better already.
Actually, you know, I guess that's one of the ways I can check if the audio desyncs. Can I pot when I'm full? No, I can't. I mean, I guess I can use a stone skin. If I'm ever worried that my audio is desynced, I can just tap stone skin. And if there's a delay in the sound in stone skin, then I know. Oh no. It's desynced again.
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
The coastline? I'm just gonna ignore them. Bye, waves. Imagine if you could. I know you can taunt, I don't think I ever unlocked the skill. Oh. I'm silly, Lama.
The flowers and our friends.
Okay. I was worried that it desynced yet again, but I know. I've used that skill more than enough times to know if it desynced. I was about to tab out and reply to Haru.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Ow. Oh. That hammer is in a concerning position right now. Yeah, and this doesn't, thing it. Zantetsu train. Darn, he's eating it up. you enemies approach. Excuse me. Ooh, spicy. Ow. Nice. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. I was looking away. No, I'm not even gonna try to be like, oh, I was doing something else. Or, oh, I was doing something else.
But found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Since I'm here, let me just turn in this quest.
You should have seen him.
Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not. Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conch and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
You
couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
Things rarely do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Hey, a pile drive one. Nice. I think that's actually... the last one I had was damage.
There's something about it. I feel like it's
Oh my god.
falling.
My brain... oh god, another side quest popping up. I can't tell as well of it if these are side quests meant to be done after the game or now. Let's see. Can I see what it says? Silver linings. Okay, I'm guessing that has to do with the guy we just helped as well.
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you. Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped, so lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling. Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that No matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I'm pretty sure
I don't know.
she wants to see y'all married.
Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I was trying to be quiet and ascend, apparently I just switched into high pitch. I can't be too loud. I'm recording this pretty late.
Thank you, Clive.
But he's done it.
The flowers.
He's done the protagonist thing. I mean, we're almost all the way at the end of the game. Actually, well, this is not the first time they've kissed. I don't know why I'm acting like thing.
You are my treasure.
But they're definitely getting, like, married. They're sticking together after the game. Assuming Yoshi P doesn't do something horrible. Yoshi. This isn't FF14. You know what's weird, now that I think about it? I'm surprised I've never been spoiled for the ending of this game.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Excuse me. Oh. Oh. That's cheeky. I like that. Shiva's kissed. Cheeky, but I like that. I see you. I see you. Oh. Okay. That's That's not what I was expecting. I will try my best not to start those just yet. Because I'm pretty sure those are meant to be done actually post the story. Oh no. I'm wondering now if I am you see me, I am looking away, I'm trying to turn my AC on. The angry cap. God, my brain. It's frazzled. Next time will be better. Because I'll be recording, during the daylight hours. Oh, you know what I'm wondering now? I hope it actually is something that, for lack of a better word, I have to select as a dialogue option, because I do need to go stock up on my potions.
Seems nice and flooded twice over. Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
I have to... I think I'm, Oh yeah, I've desynced again. I'll have to figure it out another time. Cause it's not, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'll just look it up later. Hopefully. Ow. God, my brain. It's too late for this. No, leave me alone. You know what, I will also check my, my PlayStation's audio settings. Just in case, a little bit later. I'll cut it short then. It's a little disappointing, but what can you do? When you have to fix bugs, you gotta fix bugs, you know what I mean? Plus, we got a bunch of quests done anyway.
Here they are. Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose.
Also, I can't tell sometimes. Yeah, there's a significant delay. Yeah, I can hear it. It desynced again.
Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I think I did.
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him.
Oh my god, I think I'm stupid. I know why. And now after basically 50 minutes of recording, now I remember why. There's an audio delay. It's because I didn't add the device as an audio device. I'm configured through the audio properties. I think I can actually fix this live while a thing is going on. Alright. It's gonna get loud, though, weirdly enough. So first things first, I'm gonna go over here. You're gonna hear the game cut out, so... Boop. Boop. OBS, please work with me here. Fine. Okay, delete that. Yeah, live assistant myself here. Not to use. Okay, hang on. Okay. Now I go over here, advanced audio properties. I'm gonna put the, that's a -50. Okay, the sound should have gone down. Then I go to properties again. Monitor and output. Alright. Now, hey, you hear that? The audio is also probably way better, like this. Way better. That makes me feel a lot better as well. In my soul, that makes me feel a lot better.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Best not.
As someone who,
Blind,
you know,
better I'll be here.
actually you don't know, because I haven't explained anything yet, Lamau. But as Haru knows, and as I am about to explain, as somebody who has got a huge background in fixing problems.
So, will it be?
Fixing problems is like...
Anything else?
That's a good description. It's like drugs. Fixing problems, when you have a background in fixing problems, is like drugs. Once you fix a problem, you hit this incredible high, and then you immediately crash down later on because it only remains fixed for like 1 day. But, get this. Fixing problems is free. Drugs usually aren't free. Actually, no, fixing problems aren't free. What am I talking about? Fixing this problem costed me over $100. Or fixing the problem of my old capture card costed me over $100 because I had to get a replacement.
No.
What am I talking about?
Time,
It's just like drugs.
No.
You pay for it, you get addicted to fixing it, you spend more money fixing stuff, and then you realize everything you have is worse than you had it before. Lamau?
No. I dare not show my face before him. Not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more.
Poor Dion.
All because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself, and to him, how strong it truly is.
You are right.
must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then. Take me to him.
Follow me.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
I think he'd be quite proud of you, Dion. For doing your best.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue.
It is
Their roots
very
are
beautiful,
indistinguishable
actually.
from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Aww. Aww.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him.
Oh wait, that technically makes them brothers.
With memories I had thought...
Yeah, the three of them are actually technically brothers now.
I shall not forget this.
Oh my god. Haru's gonna mention it tomorrow. She's gonna watch this, and she's gonna send the DM to me, and she's gonna be like, yeah, they are brothers.
Thank you, Clive.
Did you forget that their mom
Not for you.
married Dion's dad?
I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds. that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A stolas quill. Or more precisely, my stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Hippocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
I couldn't resist grabbing a snack off of my desk. I'm sorry. Bahamut's Mercy? I'm sorry, what is that? Yo, 6 seconds is a lot of cooldown. Great. Now I only have 4 side quests left. Of which, one of them might actually unlock the last bounty I need to get, Gottadamarung. I have, you know, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I hope I am. Alright. But I'm going to go and splice those 2 clips together, and I'm not going to re-record the audio delayed sections, because I'm lazy, and it's late, and I still have to splice the videos together and upload them and do all of that nonsense. And, yeah. Did I mention I'm lazy? Gods. It's so much to do. So much to do. Alright. We back. I will see y'all later. Ciao.